Ciao and welcome back to Marco Bites. I'm Marco and you're watching Marco Bites on Marco in a Box. This is a new series of videos that I'm making about Italian cooking, where I'm trying to teach you how to make some very basic quick bites, so that you can also have a taste of Italy in a bite. Welcome to my kitchen. In the last episode we saw how to make a very simple Italian sandwich full of lovely ingredients like basil and buffalo mozzarella and parma ham. Today we're moving to the pasta side of things because yes, we do eat a lot of pasta in Italy. We're starting today with a very basic sauce, sugo, pasta al pomodoro basilico. So really simple but delicious. So before we can start, I need to change into some more appropriate clothing. Sauce in Italian is called sugo, and we always start with the base of onion or shallot, and then we need olive oil, of course, exclusively extra virgin olive oil. We need passata, which is basically, a very basic tomato sauce that you can buy pretty much everywhere. Then we need, of course, basil to give some extra special flavor to our sauce. We need pasta, and for today I have chosen farfalle pasta. We need salt and we need parmesan cheese, of course. If you're lucky enough to have an actual piece of parmesan cheese, that's even better, but if not, you can just buy a pre-grated parmesan cheese, which is not the best, but we need to survive abroad, right? We also need two pots, one for actually boiling the pasta in and the other one for the sauce. So to start cutting the shallots or onions, we also need a knife or one of these very handy, lovely things that are doing this. I don't know how they're called in English, but you know pretty much what they do. I call it that. The first thing we need to do when we make a sauce, un sugo, it's really start from frying the shallots or onions. And that's why in Italy we call it soffritto. Soffritto. We want to start by peeling the shallots and cutting them in very small pieces, putting some extra virgin olive oil at the bottom of one of the two pots. And when it's really hot, we want to put the shallots in and fry it. And this is gonna be the base of our sauce, and it's gonna be the base of every single sughi. Sughi is plural for sugo. So once the shallot is golden, we want to add the passata or whatever other tomato-based products you have. While we make the sauce, we also want to start by boiling water. And when the water is boiling, we want to pour literally a fist of salt in the water when it's boiling. We wait a couple of minutes and then we're ready to throw the pasta in. Always make sure to read the instructions of the pasta because different pasta types have different cooking time. Always make sure you check what's the perfect al dente cooking time. Al dente pasta should literally be pasta that you can bite and it's not too chewy and it's not raw, but it's not overcooked. So you don't want anything that's just like that's not Italian pasta, sorry. Once we've added the passata to our onions or shallots, we can stir it for a while and then we can finally add some basil to give it an extra flavor. It's not a very strict recipe. If you feel like basil is not enough, you can still add a little bit of oregano or other spices like pepper, for example, but please keep it simple. Once the pasta has reached the cooking time, in this case it's 13 minutes, we want to pour the water out. Now there are different philosophies in Italy. Some people say that you need to pour the pasta in the plate first and then add the sauce on top. Some other people add the pasta directly into the sauce, they mix it all together and then they serve it. It just really doesn't make any difference, to be honest. And once you're done, you just need to add some parmesan cheese on top, and the final touch can be a nice garnish with a few leaves of basil. And enjoy! It should be deliciously simple, but perfetta. Pasta al pomodoro e basilico. Try and repeat. Pasta al pomodoro e basilico. Bravo. Brava. It's the moment of the bite test. Farfalle, by the way, means butterflies. Sauce is lovely. Another very simple recipe with very fresh, simple ingredients. So I really hope you had a little taste of Italy with today's bite. Come back for more episodes with more recipes coming soon. If you want to know more about Italian culture in the meantime, you can check out some of the other videos I made on how to be an Italian, how to date an Italian, and how to gesticulate like an Italian. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe for more videos coming up soon on my channel. This is Marco and you've been watching Marco Bites. Because if I can cook Italian, you can cook it too. Ciao, see you next time. Bye. And places on top of the bread. Pretty much like this. Mozzarella is so good. After that, we can cover the mozzarella layer with a layer of fresh basil. And finally, we can top it all up with some nice prosciutto.